Inca Jungle.
Forget the classic routes. The Inca Jungle Trek is pure adventure. In just a few days, you'll bike down winding mountain roads, raft through wild rivers, trek across lush jungle trails, and even zip line over deep canyons. It's the ultimate mix of nature, adrenaline, and Inca history.
And today, I'm taking you along for the ride.
We're starting our journey today at Abra Malika. We are 4,300 meters above sea level. From here, we're gonna take mountain bikes all the way down. It's pretty cold from here, but as we descend, it will get a lot warmer. We're gonna be given some gear like jackets and a helmet, so that should help with the temperature and for the safety.
Jacket, protection for knees, and the body arm, right? Is one for each one, please. Is one for each one. Right? Please.
All geared up and ready to go.
Keep your right side all the time. That is the most important rule, right? The first person will be, for example, the other tour guide, right? Jump. And after that, you will follow him all the time.
We made it to our first break point. It is about an hour from the start. As you can see, the view is so nice from here. The roads were really windy. For the most part, it was downhill, so it wasn't too bad. It didn't take a lot of physical exertion, but definitely driving alongside the cars was kind of difficult. In the end, it was fine, so yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people from my group are enjoying it as well, and yeah, I really enjoyed it and can't wait for the next part. After 3 hours on mountain bikes and a short little drive and walk, we've made it to where we'll be having our lunch in Santa Maria. We just finished our lunch and now we're going rafting. We have to walk a little bit to get to the van, but I'm really excited. This is the first time I've ever gone rafting. We just finished the Whitewater River rafting and wow, that was so crazy, but so much fun. I loved it so much. I'm so happy I did that. I was so nervous at the beginning, but in the end, it was totally worth it. And honestly, we were all beginners except one, so I think anyone can do it. I definitely recommend it. The Inca Jungle Trek. I've gotten up, got ready, and ate breakfast, and now it's time for the hike. This hike is supposed to be 7 hours. However, last year there was a landslide, so the hike is only going to be 4.5 hours, and then we are going to take a van the rest of the way. We're taking a van to the hot springs, and then from the hot springs we'll go to where we're staying the night. So come along with me.
Recommendations, my friends. Short steps, little by little. We'll take a break in many places because I will show you different kind of things, different kind of plantations, how the people live.
And we will be having a cultural demonstration of how food and drinks are prepared in the jungle. The humidity is definitely playing a huge role right now. As you can see, I'm pretty sweaty in general. I mean, that's also the sunscreen and the mosquito spray, which, by the way, you'll need a lot of mosquito spray because the bugs out here are no joke. They are everywhere and they are eating everyone who is not fully covered. So yeah, also a lot of people are having bad reactions to the mosquitoes, so that's something to keep in mind. Make sure you bring enough repellent. So far, I wouldn't say this is an easy hike. It is slightly easier than others like Salcantay because it is only one day of vigorous hiking, but this is all uphill, so I'm definitely struggling. Some people from my group are struggling, but for the most part, it's not too bad. We're taking a lot of breaks, so yeah, we're at the rest stop and we're about to start again. And I'm excited to see what happens for the rest of this hike. We are so far out into the hike now. The path is so narrow. I literally felt like I was gonna fall off so many times, but obviously I didn't. I'm still here. If you're afraid of heights, this hike would be terrible for you. I'm not really afraid of heights, but I am afraid of falling off a tiny little narrow path. So it's not an easy one, but it's, you know, I'm doing it. I'm surviving. There's other people in the group that are very scared of the height, but you know, we're all pushing forward. Everyone's okay. That was a crazy hike, and yeah, it took a lot longer than expected. It was supposed to only be 4.5, but it did take longer. Our group was a bit slow. There were some roadblocks and everything, but in general, it was fine. We made it through, and now we're headed to the hot springs. So yeah, it's supposed to be a natural hot springs. We're here in Santa Teresa. I'm at the hotel right now. We'll go to the hot springs and chill there for a bit. We made it to Cocomayo Hot Springs. I just got back from the hot springs and the water was so warm. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. We got cut off a little bit early because all the lights went off, so we decided to leave, but we would have left in about 10 minutes. They did come back on before we officially left as we were getting ready to go. So yeah, but it was great. And now we are getting ready for dinner. Everyone's showering, getting changed, and then our dinner spot is like within a 10-minute walk from here. So that's great. It's very close and convenient. After that, we're calling it a night. We'll go to sleep and wake up tomorrow for the walk to Hydroelectrica. In my opinion, today is the toughest day, knowing what we have in store in the future, and compared to yesterday, definitely the toughest. Yesterday was like action-packed and filled with fun. Tomorrow is similar. We're actually going zip lining, so I'm really excited for that. I think the views are going to be great. When we got to the highest point of the hike today, the guide was like, this is as high as the zip lining is going to go. I think he was just kidding because it was really high up. I don't think that there would be zip lines there, but if it's not, you know, I'm ready for the challenge. I'm not afraid of heights when it comes to zip lining, but I was afraid of the heights on the trail today because the trail was so narrow and like one misstep and you could have fallen like completely off. Good morning! It's the third day of the Inca Jungle Trek and I'm super excited for today. We are going to go have breakfast, then after packing up our things and getting in transportation to Hydroelectrica, From there, we are going to go zip lining. And as I mentioned before, the zip lines are going to be pretty high. So I'm excited for that. I know there's a few people who are a little nervous, but I think zip lining is so much fun. So I'm not scared for that. And then from the zip lines, we are going to do a 3-hour hike to Aguascalientes, and that will be essentially the end of the Inca Jungle Trek. From there, you know, we'll be getting dinner and everything, and that will be the end of the trek. There's the option to go to Machu Picchu after for the people that are going, and then for those who aren't, that's the end, and this is the last day. We are now at the ziplining place. It looks so pretty here. I'm so excited. I think we're all really excited. Yeah, the zip lines, I can see them now, and they're really high up, so I think that will be a beautiful view. We're getting ready to get geared up. People are signing their waivers, and then we'll be going. Woo! We're waiting to go on the cable car, and they say it's gonna take 2 hours, so we're just chilling here. Great. Because we got delayed at the cable car, we are actually a lot behind schedule. We were supposed to start this hike 2 hours ago approximately, and this hike is about 2 to 3 hours. So now that we're running late, we're going to be hiking from Hidroelectrico to Aguascalientes, and majority of that will be in the dark because the sun should be setting within the next 30 minutes to an hour. Also, on top of that, it's raining, and we'll be hiking behind the railroad tracks. So yeah, hopefully everything will be fine. There is a train about to leave, so we shouldn't see a train for either the whole time or majority of the time, so we should be safe. But we're going to be hiking literally right beside the train tracks. There are some parts we have to climb over, so in the dark, I hope there will be no issues with my group with that. Walking now, and it's so dark. You can't really see much further ahead of you. We more or less all have flashlights, so we're getting by. Yeah, and I'm trying to keep my eye on the path because, yeah, as I said, it's not easy to see. We're walking on train tracks. Walking past this train now. It actually makes it easier to see when they go by. But it's so loud. The train is moving slower than we are. It really is, and now we're finally here. We finally made it to Aguascalientes. That took about 2 hours and 45 minutes. My feet hurt, but it was a lot easier today than yesterday.
Now I am done the Inca Jungle Trek, and it honestly surprised me. It was one of the most nature-filled and adrenaline adventures I've ever had. It was such an amazing time. And if I had to pick a highlight, I think I would say rafting, because it was my very first time, and honestly, I was pretty nervous at first, but as soon as we hit the water, it just became one of the most fun-filled and exhilarating things I have ever done. Well, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.